Hello world, hello world. I need to get my new computer over. I think I got time. I'm just gonna laptop. Let me just get this laptop. Let's see. Hello world. Hey, hey lady, look, I'm getting my stuff together. I'm getting my stuff together and get ready to get started. I gotta get everything together. I thought about it the last minute. I was like, let me get my laptop over here so I can see some stuff. But I had to do all this moving at the last minute. So let me make sure I'm rolling, rocking and rolling. Can you hear me? Cause I ain't got the chance to run my test or nothing. You so early, you so early, I ain't even got a chance to run my test. Can I hear myself? Can you hear me? And anything like that, or do I need to put my mic in? Uh-oh. Or do I need to put my mic in? Cause I can't put my microphone on if I need to. Let me check it out. Let me check some things out. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. let me see if I can hear myself. Cause sometimes. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear myself. Cause. Oh, okay. Here we go. I think I can use my mic. I think. Well, I guess I could. This will be all right. My mic is right there. I wonder should I get my mic? I want to talk about how are we attracting money? How are we attracting money? It's almost 2024. We halfway through 2023. And we want to talk about ways to start attracting this money. Because, guys, every single day I go to the mailbox, new packages are at the door. Every single day I got to take these boxes to the trash because I'm getting all these collabs. See, the first way we have to start attracting money is the first thing we got to do is we got to step out of our comfort zone. So stepping out of our comfort zone means we have to face some things that we have never faced before. We got to go through some things we have never went through before. We got to experience some things we have never experienced before. Let me get my mic. I just don't sound like I'm talking loud enough for y'all. Hold on, let me get my mic. Hold on, y'all. I got my mic right here. Let me get my mic all together. Because I really want everybody to hear this because there's a lot of money out there on the internet. And we tapping in. I'm talking about we tapping every single day. People are contacting me. It's not just Amazon. Hey, King the Pit. It's not just Amazon. Hey, everybody. Oh, King is speaking to everybody. Y'all need to speak back now. Be nice and speak to one another. While I get my get online, you ain't even ready. I didn't know nobody. Y'all show up like 20, 30 minutes late sometimes, so I didn't know nobody was gonna show up this quick. As soon as I put it on, y'all was showing up. But let me get off my microphone because I don't want to be not talking loud enough, and I don't want to be talking too loud. My neighbor, I don't feel like him texting me talking about I'm too loud up here. Cause then I text him back and tell him, you don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. But so we got to try to step out of our comfort zone. So stepping out of that comfort zone is hard, man. Do you know how many people fear speaking in front of other people or fear getting in front of their camera or doing things that they're uncomfortable with? When you do things that you're uncomfortable with, that's what puts you in the money. That puts you in the money because you're willing to do things that you uncomfortable with. Other people is uncomfortable with it too. Most of the time when we are uncomfortable with something, other people are uncomfortable with it too. So the faster you get comfortable, the faster you can make this money because you're gonna be doing, hey, Courtney Renee, how are you? The faster you get comfortable with doing things that other people are uncomfortable with, that's the faster you can make this money, because everybody's not willing to do. Oh, I can't even plug this one up because this one, I'm charging my phone. Anyway, y'all can hear me. The faster you step out of your comfort zone and be willing to do things that other people are not willing to do. They say today I will do what others won't. So tomorrow I can do what others can't. See what I'm saying? Today, these people are not willing to do this. So I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone, get in front of this camera, do things, negotiate these collab deals, deal with these people across seas, work with this, and grow and grow and grow and grow. So the more you do that, the more money you make, because it's every time you go to the next level, it's more money associated with it. Like all of this right here, all this stuff, these boxes and all this type of stuff, this stuff came today. I'm sitting up just going outside just to go outside. Didn't even know I had a package at the door, because I just negotiated this deal with somebody not even 2 days ago, and something already showed up, and I was like, oh, this might be this might be that, because I'm expecting something from a couple of days ago, and this came, and I'm like, dog, I just got through working a deal with him. Stuff be coming. You just never know when stuff gonna come. Some agents are faster than others, so you steady negotiating and you steady collabing with different people, and you building relationships. The biggest part of that is building relationships. So the first thing is stepping out of your comfort zone. The faster you can do that, the faster you can get to some money. The faster you can get to some good money. Now, deals and stuff like that is not just Amazon. Amazon is just a great way to start. Amazon can put you, it's all about, you know how they say the phrase, it's not what you know, it's who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So you can collab with people, like, okay, so first you start out with Amazon, you start working with Amazon, doing that. Then you start building these collabs with these sellers that got products. They want people to review their products. They want people to give them a video. They want people to do this. Some of them pay. Some of them got low fees. Some of them got high fees. Some of them ain't got no fees. It's up to you to decide who you want to deal with. And when you decide who you want to deal with, those things can turn into other things. I dealt with a brand. They contacted me for some pet stuff, for the dog. The dog done got a bed. The dog, they turn around. First, what was the first thing they got? I can't remember the first thing they got. They liked the video so much. Oh, I love the dog. I love it so much, and I love this. And can he do this? Would he like to do this? Next thing you know, a bed is coming. Next thing you know, a portable dog bowl is coming, and all this type of stuff. Everything is coming from the one situation. One thing turned into 3 collabs. One collab turned into 3. Now, just imagine you got 20 collabs. They turn into, it could be 3 times the amount, because when you work with one person, you satisfy that one person, make them happy. They want to do more with you. Why? Because there's so many people out there not doing their work. It's so many people out there working deals and getting free stuff and calling that. They trying to come up off that. They don't realize they shooting it. They hurting their own selves. They hurting their own selves, because when you do good work, people always want to come back to you. People always want to do more business with you. So you attract this type of stuff by doing good business with people and being honest and having integrity. And then when you grow your own, the second way to attract this money is getting yourself in a position. BYOB. You know how back in the day when you say BYOB, build your own brand. Build your own brand. See, when you build your own brand, what's going to happen is you're not just doing Amazon collabs no more. When you start doing, when you do the Amazon collab, that's one deal. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Once you do that, that's done. Then you start working with the sellers. You start negotiating. That's a whole nother stream. But then some of those sellers be saying, does anybody have over 10,000 followers on TikTok? Does anybody have a following on Instagram? BYOB, build your own brand. Now you just stepped out of the Amazon race. Now you over here, because these people don't just want Amazon influencers. Sometimes they want people with brands so that they could promote them on their channel. So now you stepping outside of your comfort zone and you building your own brand, and you bringing traffic to yourself. Those sellers, they want to do business with somebody who got some influence. It's bigger than Amazon. So once you set your mind around When you build your own brand, it's not just for everybody else, it's for you. When you build your brand, you got leverage. When I build my brand, okay, I can't accept less than this unless I want to. If I want to accept less than this, I will. But now you can say I got leverage because I'm doing this. These people over here that's charging $5, $10, $15, they not having no leverage because they're not willing to build their own brand. So it's about investing in yourself, building your own stuff up so that when people look around the internet, see, the people don't just look at this, they look around the internet and they see what you got going. They looking at your Instagram, they looking at your TikTok, your YouTube channel, your Facebook, whatever they looking at. They not just looking at one thing, they looking at a combination when they ready to take you to the next level with them. When they ready to start working with you on a continuous basis, they looking at multiple things. So you want to be in that position to where you don't want to stop here. You don't want to just do enough to where you making $20, $20, $20. Those add up, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, you want to be able to do more than just that. You want the $20 to add up to $500, $1,000 deals, the so-and-so deals, the $100 deals, whatever. You want that to add up to that. So as you building your own brand and investing in you, building those numbers up on social media, doing it the right way, getting organic following, getting good engagement, and getting people to come to your stuff and take your advice and whatever you're doing. Now you got some leverage. You build your media kit. It's like you putting out your resume on the internet, telling these people, hey, I got this, I got so-and-so percentage worth of men, so-and-so percentage worth of women. I got a big following in USA, or most of my following is so-and-so. You able to tell these numbers and stats because you can prove the stuff you done. See, I'm in some affiliate programs, and they say you have to be making this affiliate program. When they invited me, you have to be making at least $1,000 a week to even join this program. How do they prove that? They make you log into your other accounts that you done business with and show you how much you done made. So they say to be a super affiliate, they call it super affiliates. To become a super affiliate with us, because it's all kind of programs out there. You want to get to the point to where you can become a super affiliate with these people, but they saying they got some steps. They saying you got to be making at least $1,000 a week. Okay, I'm doing that. How can you prove it? Okay, can you go into so-and-so, who do you work with? They're going to ask you who you work with. You tell them who you don't work with. Can you log in and take a screenshot of your back office? You got to log into these other accounts that you said you work with and show a back office. If you work with, they got all kinds of companies out there on the internet. If you work with this company, you got to log into your ClickBanks or your Max Bounties or whatever you got going and prove that I make this kind of money so that they can put you on. Everybody can't get on because nobody's willing to invest in themselves and brand BYOB, build your own brand. So sometimes you can't get connected to these companies that's gonna pay you the real money until you do the basic foundational steps. You gotta crawl before you walk. How they say you gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta do some steps, and every step leads to the next step. So you start out doing this, and you do that, and it don't sound like much, but it's more than what you're making when you ain't doing nothing or when you don't know what to do. So the $20, that may add up to $100 a day. But then when you can get over here and get, you know what I'm saying, and get this and get that, they might add up $300-400 a day. And you keep on building and growing from that. You steady building your brand. You never leave your brand out. You never stop promoting your brand. You never do all that type of stuff. You continue doing that. You start, when those brands see you, they are in a circle. Like everything is, the internet is not as small as it. It's small, it's big, but it's small. You know what I mean? It's the internet is big, but when you get in your niches and it's only like a few people that's at the top of the chain. And so those people are connected. So it gets smaller and smaller. You know what I mean? Like those people they all know each other. You get connected to a seller, this seller may know 30, 40 other sellers. And then this person may spread the word about you amongst the sellers, something that you can't get a hold to by yourself. Everything ain't about, you see, okay, you know how a lot of people, they sign up for stuff, they join stuff, they start businesses, And then next thing you know, they doing something else. And then next thing you know, they doing something else because they keep failing at these businesses because they not connected and they not staying connected with the right sources. And they trying to do it by themselves and they don't know enough to do it by themselves. And so if you're not connected and you're not educating yourself, then how are you to grow? Now you can educate yourself all the way on this internet. You can do all of it without having no help at all. But it helps to have help. It helps to have somebody helping you saying, hey, now don't go that route. You know what I mean? It ain't no money over there. Or don't go that route. These people are scammers. These people are so-and-so. Because it is some out there. But if you're doing everything by yourself and you run into too many of those type of people, you ain't gonna do nothing but quit and give up because you done every time you did something, you ran into something that gave you a bad taste in your mouth. So then that was the obstacle that the enemy put in front of you so that you could quit. The enemy put certain things in front of you so that you won't go past. He wants you to quit early so that you won't go past and get to what you're supposed to get to. So if we continue to build our own brand, take it seriously. Don't just on the internet, post it on Facebook. Don't never eliminate posting on your own stuff. Put your own blogs out there. You posting on Facebook more than you posting on your own blog. You posting on Instagram more than you doing for your own business. You shouldn't do, we know that the traffic comes from Facebook and Instagram. When are you going to drive the traffic to your website? I don't never post a post without driving traffic to my website from these platforms. I don't just promote the platforms and all over the platforms all day, every day, and never drive traffic to my website. Every day, my website is getting traffic from the platforms. You just got to set your stuff up the right way so that you can be benefiting from all this stuff and growing your stuff. Oh, you give up fast. You give up fast. I mean, if I wasn't in it so long, I would too, because I said to myself, I see how people give up. I see how people give up, especially when they don't have nobody showing them the way or showing them nothing. And especially when they run into some stuff and I see how people give up. I see how it is because it's not easy out there. And then you run into some sellers and then you don't get paid or some sellers sit up and go to taking forever to pay you, and that can get discouraging. So I see how that stuff happens. You just got to kind of know that's the benefit of being connected with the right people in the right situations. Like when this lady told me I'm her favorite blogger, she done ran into some people on the blogging side that she don't like working with. So anytime something come up, she gonna get to me first because she like the way I work. When she my favorite too. I ain't just her favorite. She my favorite. She keep me working. I keep working. You know what I mean? Like we both each other favorite. When you find a few of those, you don't need a whole bunch of people to work with. And then you don't have to worry about getting all this extra unnecessary trash because guess what? You done built your solid foundation and you don't need that many people to work with to keep you going. I got a man, he my favorite. You know, he one of my favorites too because he keep me going and he keep me with some good stuff. That's why when the package came today, I was saying, oh, it must be that because I was thinking it was that guy, but it wasn't him. It was another guy that he coming up on the list too. He becoming my favorite. When we build our own brand, then we get to pick the people we work with. We get to pick who we want to make the money with. The $20. Let's say you starting out with the $20 collabs on Amazon. It's not only okay, so they paying you to review the products. They sending you the product. They paying you for the review, so you putting the product on your shoppable photos on Amazon, and then you're getting paid every time the product sells from your video. That's 3 different ways. You got paid. Well, the product is free. You can either sell the product if you want to, or you can keep it and use it. Who cares? It's yours. You know what I mean? And then they paying you the $20. It ain't nothing. It's just for your time. So let's just say it don't take you but 10, 20 minutes to make a video. So just imagine you getting 5 of those a day or 10 of those a day or however many. Like the packages that came today, I got them sitting up with my other oh, let me show you this. Hold on. I always got something. I got my little, I ain't done these yet. I'm getting ready to do these today. These are the bathrooms. Please seat yourself. And then this will say, Text me when you run out of toilet paper. I know you're on your phone. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta review this. I got to say how this. I gotta hang them up. And I ain't gotta hang them up, but I'm gonna hang them up because I want it. You know what I mean? So when you getting stuff, you can get stuff that you actually want. You can get stuff that you really don't want, but you just know it'll make a good video and it make good sales. You gotta know how to make these business decisions. Sometimes it ain't about the money. Sometimes it's about the connection in the relationship because you know that you can build with this person, you know, so everything ain't always money, money, money. Sometimes it's about the relationship that you're getting. Because it's some salespeople, sellers that I work with, it may be this amount for one video, and then the next video will be this amount, and this amount for this video. I might be winning one video, he might be winning the next video, but we both keep working together. So it's not always me win, 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 win. Sometimes I might have to let him win a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you got to let other people win too sometimes to keep people working with you. So you don't want to get greedy in this business, in any business. You don't want to get greedy. You want to make it a win-win for everybody. So it can be a pleasant experience when people work with you. You know, and then that's how you keep going and growing and doing all this type of stuff. Now they got softwares. People with software contacting me, wanting me to do tutorials on their software. So I got to do that. Oh, and the third thing to attract the money, to become a money magnet, is we got to be willing to take ourselves deeper in our education. We got to be willing to learn. We got to be willing to go deep in our education. We can't be learning on a surface level no more. If you want to really make some real money, you got to go deeper. You can't go like this. You got to go deeper in your education. You know how many softwares I have to learn in order to do what I do? Like the software that I got to learn, I had to learn Photoshop. I had to learn Adobe Illustrator. I had to learn Adobe Premiere Pro for my videos. I had to learn CapCut. I had to learn InShot. I had to learn all of these different programs just for the video editing. So, well, picture editing for Photoshop and Illustrator, video editing, you got, because what new stuff is steady coming out. You want to still be using, you can still use this stuff. I was using, at one point, I was using software called Shotcut for my videos. You're using these things, but every time something new come out, if you really want to make money, you want to educate yourself on another level, deeper, go deeper and educate yourself. Now you know that, but you also know this. You want to move with the times and keep yourself educated. You might have to learn more than the next person. You got to learn more than the next person so you could be seen as an expert in whatever you're doing. If you know just as much as they know and you don't know no more than them, how can you be seen as an expert? You got to be willing to sit down 2 hours a day or hour a day, whatever. I'm just saying whatever, to educate yourself, because these people they watching TV. So when you educating yourself every day, you listen to somebody that got more knowledge than you. You listening to whoever, you doing your motivational speeches and you listening to people that know more than you every single day. Over here, they watching TV. So you already know they ain't even in the race. They watching TV every day. When they get home, they complaining they ain't got no time. You got time. It's just what you doing with your time. So when you start educating yourself and putting yourself on a deeper level, all of that stuff plays a part in how much money you can be able to make. So because you learning certain software that's helping you make certain moves. I had to learn, I'm saying right now, I'm saying, how are these TikTokers making these TikTok videos? Because guess what? These TikTokers is making money. Not all of them. All of them ain't making money. But the ones that I'm watching, they make money from their TikTok videos. They make collab deals. I was trying to get a deal with some pancake mix. Whatever kind of pancake mix. The pancake mix paid over $1,000 for the. You just had to be able to do this. These people making money from a TikTok video. I said, how in the world are they making these TikTok? That's what made me say, because I see how much people paying for this level of skill set. It's called skill set. When you develop a skill set, you got to learn how to become a master at your skill set. Oh yeah. Oh really? Look, we got to become a master of our skill set, because I'm sitting up saying, these companies are already out there ready to pay. But at the level of quality that I'm throwing out there on my TikTok video, it ain't gonna work for these companies. My TikTok videos is not what they need to be in order to do that $1,000 deal with it, whatever the pancake mix. It's not. So guess what I gotta do? I got to step my game up. I got to educate myself. I got to Google it. I got to YouTube it. I got to TikTok it. I got to do everything I can to learn. That's why I'm doing my TikToks now. They looking a little bit different. They ain't there yet. They not there yet. I'm practicing. I'm doing repetitions. I'm repetition. I'm steady doing the same thing over and over, trying to get it better, trying to move faster with my transitions, trying to do all this, trying to get the software, trying to get the text on the software. All that stuff is a learning curve. You got to be willing to learn the stuff, because if you're willing to learn it, they ain't. This person who not willing to learn it, not going to be able to make that $1,000. If you're willing to learn it, at least you got a chance to make it, because it's going to always be somebody with 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. They're going to be wanting to pay, because guess what? They got a budget. They don't feel like doing it. They might can do it too, but they don't feel like it. They want to hire somebody. So when you find out what you're good at or what you want to be good at, you don't even have to be good at it. You just want to be good at it. Then start educating yourself on it and start taking the stuff seriously and start dialing down on what you want to do. Like right now, I'm doing the TikToks. I'm really, really trying to get this stuff going fast. My TikToks move too slow. They just too slow. I mean, they seem like they be good, but they don't compare to these other women that's on the internet doing their TikTok. So I got to study. That means I got to take it up a notch. If I want to attract and manifest that type of money, what do I have to do? I got to hone in on this skill set, and I got to continue educating myself until I get it right. Okay, I didn't get it right the first couple of times. Keep going. I didn't do it the way it was supposed to be done. Do it again. Take it down, re-upload it, edit it, do some more. You know what I mean? Make it go fast. That's all you got to do. You got to keep on, but you got to be willing to do that. That's where the separation come from. One person willing, one person ain't. One person stuck at $1,000 a month, another person making $20,000 a month, because one person kept going. That's the only difference. One person kept going. One person keep watching. One person log off. Guess what? One person gonna make $20,000 a month. One person gonna make 50. One person ain't gonna make no more than 500 a month. It's all in how you trying to educate yourself and how you trying to do things. You know, it's just. So that's what I'm getting into now. These TikToks, I'm on the TikTok. I got a few followers on TikTok, but I'm not, my quality of my videos is just not where it needs to be. And I ain't tripping on admitting that, because guess what? I'm not a TikTok person. I got to become, if that's what I want to do. I ain't just the biggest. You don't have to be an expert on all of the platforms. You just got to find out the platform that you want to, capitalize with, and then you just got to go all in on it and learn this stuff, because it ain't just gonna be no easy piece of cakewalk. You look at the people that's doing it. Look at how if you get on Instagram, look at those girls in their pictures and how their pictures look. If your pictures can't match that quality, you got to be steady working to get your pictures to match that quality, if that's what you want to be doing. If it don't match that quality, it may be time for another platform or some more education, one or the other. We got to figure out what it is that we want to do to take ourselves to the next level. Then we got to be willing to do whatever it takes to take ourselves to the next level. If we're not willing to do that, how can we complain that we still stuck at 2,000 a month, 1,000 a month, or whatever the amount is every month? How can we complain? We're not doing what it takes to take us to the next level. When the show come on, we watching the show instead of educating ourselves. You watching this instead of learning your cap cut. You watching this instead of learning your in shot. No, cut that TV off and start learning this stuff. Cut that. The TV my TV don't come on until almost midnight. My TV comes on about midnight, because that's when I be finishing up my day and winding down and relaxing. I watch some TV just a little bit, and then I play a game of spades that relaxes me at the end of the night. I'll probably be playing my spades game by 2 o'clock in the morning, but I don't cut my TV on till around about midnight. Now, some people got jobs, they can't, but I'm just saying, at the end of your day, you got to decide, what do I want to do? Be mediocre? Man, if you've been doing the same thing for however many years and it ain't got you no farther than where you at right now, it's time to do something different. It's not time to do the same stuff. Come home, cook for the kids, cook for the so-and-so, and then sit down and watch TV and take a shower, go to bed. Time out. It's time out. How you gonna get to, you want 100,000 a month or 100, whatever, a year or whatever, however you want it. Whatever you want, your goals, it needs to be, your action got to line up to meet your goals. Everybody's saying what their goals are. Everybody quoting their goals. Everybody hollering about these affirmations. Everybody doing all the quotes and all the stuff, posting the quotes, posting Bible scriptures. Everybody's doing that, but the work. They're not doing the work. You're doing everything but the work. It takes the work to get to it, whatever your quote is. Your quote, your scriptures, your belief, your faith, your mustard seed, all of that. You got to have the work. Faith without works is dead. So all that quoting and writing on the wall and putting up your that stuff works. But I'm just saying it takes the work to get to it. So in order to, I'm just really excited about how things is going. And I'm working on the course right now. I'm working on the step-by-step course as to how to get people to become an influencer, because that's where the world is going. People hiring influencers. You know what I mean? People ain't hiring. Content creators are really doing good too. But people, like when I get a lot of the, I'm just speaking on my behalf. When I get a lot of the deals that I get, I don't care if they $20, $50, $100 or whatever. Like with the Amazon, I ain't got more than $100 yet. I haven't got more than 100 with the Amazon because they already know we're gonna make money on the back end. So they're not really paying that kind of money like that. Just depends on the product and then how much the product is worth too. So on the Amazon, when they be sending me what they do is when you work the deal out with them, how it been a while since I joined. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, real life, how are you? So when they send you these negotiations or whatever you call it, sometimes we do it all over. We do it on Facebook, we do it in Facebook Messenger, we do it on Instagram, we do it in email, all type of ways they get a hold to you. When they get a hold to you, they'll start, and you agree to the terms, whatever the terms may be. If you agree to the price, whatever the price is, next thing you know, they're gonna send you like video requirements. They're gonna say must sit in front of the camera, cannot be, like you can't just do a video showing your hands. They don't want that. A lot of them, they say must be in front of the camera, must present the item. So they want you to do this. Hi guys. They want you to sit in front of the camera and hold it like this. That's what they be saying in the thing. So the people who not willing to do this, the people that's not willing to do this and or are afraid or my forehead big or my so-and-so or my teeth ain't right or my nose too big, my lips, everything that people done planted in you from the time you was small to make you feel bad about yourself. All those insecurities that people done planted against you, teasing you about your big forehead, about your nose and all your teeth and all this other stuff, keeping you from getting in front of the camera. So those people man, my nose so big. I've been teased all my life about it, but guess what? I ain't been have no surgery. I ain't been do nothing about it. So y'all gonna look at me and my big nose, and we gonna be in front of the camera every day because those are not the insecurities that I have. You know what I mean? So the people with those insecurities, they not gonna do it. So that leaves more opportunity for the people who, even if we have the insecurities, we gonna do it anyway because it ain't nothing we can do about it. I can't do nothing about how big my nose is because I'm not going up under no knife to please you. I might not even, you know what I mean? Like, no, we're not doing that. So it's people out there that let their own insecurities keep them from the next level of success. Because you letting something that you can't control how big your forehead is. I mean, people say, I got a big forehead. I can't. Man, look, I don't care how big it is. I wear my hair back and however I want to wear it, ponytail, it don't matter. Because guess what? Those are things that I'm not finna be worried about that. I got work to do. I can't worry about that. But the people who concern themselves with that, they can't do these deals because these people are saying must get in front of the camera. So if you're not willing to do that, you done lost half the contracts right there. Today I will do what others won't do, so tomorrow I can do what others can't do. See what I'm saying? Yeah, forehead just be shining. I don't care. I be having a little jam on my forehead. It don't even matter. Because guess what? The things that take us to the next level, those people that's working out deals with us, they don't care nothing about that. They trying to get a video done and they want it done a certain way. So if you more concerned with this and that, now you got to wait till you go get surgery. Now you got to wait till you go and go to the dentist. Now you got to wait till you. I mean, it's so many things that you got to wait on. The program ain't gonna even be existing no more by the time you overcome all of those insecurities. So we got to reprogram our minds to get ourselves to understand that however I am today is how the Lord made me. This is who I am. My nose the way it is, the forehead the way it is. You know, everything, lips is the way it is. Everything is the way it is. It's the way it is. Now you can always enhance and make things better. I ain't talking about like no knife or nothing. I'm just saying like exercising or drinking some water or eat some fruits or something like that. You can always do better and make your appearance a little bit better, but it can't be no better than if it got to involve a doctor and a knife. It ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm not doing it. I ain't doing no knife. So those are things that we can do to, man, we gotta be willing to just do what others not willing to do. I see so many people. Okay, so and then another thing to manifest and attract the money, or wait a minute, how do I say become a money magnet? Okay, become a money magnet. You can't operate your business out of desperation. So in the groups, so the sellers are smart now. They're not silly. Okay. So when it comes down to this stuff, let me sit back. I'm about to slide off the couch. Hold on, let me bring y'all up a little bit. I'm about to slide off the couch. Okay, so I'm on the, how they say, literally on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat talking. Wait, why am I way up there like that? Okay. So the sellers are not crazy. They are smart. You know what I mean? So basically what they do is they find out who will work for this amount, who will work for that amount, right? And then I've heard, I don't know how true it is, but I heard your name is going around. It's not, like I said, they all connected with each other. So some of them connected with each other. So they'll tell each other how much this person worked for, how much that person working for. You know what I mean? Like this person will work for, okay, why would they go with this person when they charge $40, $50 when they'll go with this person that charge $10? You see what I'm saying? So they'll start going, a whole bunch of people will start trying to go to this person for $10, right? A person came to me for so low, I had to say a cuss word. You know what I mean? But it's people out there that'll work. You was, I mean, we got to scoot back some. We got to scoot back so we is all on the edge. I got to bring y'all back some. But what they doing is they finding out who will work. Because the sellers, they're not all sellers, some of them are agents. It's kind of like temp agencies. Like a temp agency, they are going out finding you contracts and jobs, so you ain't got to go looking for yourself. They are middlemen. So they agents, so they middlemen, so they connect with the seller. And then what they do is negotiate. So the seller probably pay them a certain amount, they pay you a certain amount. That's how it goes. When you operate out of desperation, you start taking things for free. Oh, free product, and so they capitalize FREE, like you supposed to hop out your seat. You know what I mean? Like I don't hop up and carry on for no free stuff. I don't hop up and do all that for free at all because it don't move me. I'm not motivated by that. If it's something that I really, really, really wanted, and I already had a relationship with the people, and they just said they didn't have a budget, it'd be something different. But for just somebody to say free ink pens, you get them for free. That's not, I'm not taking those. But it's people on here that's taking everything for free, right? They operating out of desperation. They just happy to do anything. They just so happy that they moving their business out of desperation. Those people see that. When you start working for free, you're only going to get free offers. The minute you decide you want to be working for free this, free lamp, free this, oh, I'll give it to you for free. And then they capitalize that free. It's a bunch of people on here. Me, interested, me. Oh, DM me. I sent you a DM. Oh, it's not about the money. I really want that. So and so. They don't really, you know what I mean? They operating out of desperation. They're not attracting what they think they're going to be attracted because they already set the standard for what they're going to do. If you already prove to people that you're going to work like this, why would I offer you this? You got to think about this kind of stuff. These people smart. Why would I offer you anything more than this if you will work for this? I already know you'll work for this because when I put it out there, a million people came jumping. Me. Interested. Sent you a DM. Here I am. Oh, I have this and I have that for free. That's fine. That's fine if you really wanted it. And if you already, and you making the decisions, but every post, you shouldn't be on every single post hollering me on everything free. Because now when it's time for those other offers, other deals or anything, then guess what? These people are not going to consider you for that because they know that you will do it for free. And so now the level of types of products that you get, it's a type of product too that you get that come with the free stuff. You ain't getting no vacuum cleaners and no solar lamps and LED lights and all of that. You're not getting certain things for the free. You only getting certain type of stuff when it comes to free. You know what I mean? So it's just you gotta watch it. You gotta be careful if you operate out of desperation. You gotta be careful of what that's gonna bring in the end. If you ain't okay, so let's say you just started today and you ain't making no money. I just started today, right? And I ain't making no money. You ain't been making no money no way. So don't start with the free stuff. You ain't been making no money. Wait it out until somebody offer you something. Wait it out till you can start making anything. You don't have to start with free just because you can start with reviewing stuff around your house for free. You got stuff in your house to review for free. You already got the stuff. That means you done already bought it. Somebody done gave it to you, but you already got stuff at home that you could be reviewing for free. So you ain't making no money anyway. Don't put yourself out there. How they say how you do anything is how you do everything. If you start out like this, it's going to be hard. Now, I'm not saying you can't flip it around. You can flip it around, but it's going to be harder to get people to offer you money when you accept it is so low. You know what I mean? Like when you accept it so low, it's hard to build yourself up from that. Like if you accept anything, it's better than I say $20 sometimes. And this guy told me, he was like, but your prices are so high. I was like, what you want me to do? Work for food? What you want me to do? I'm saying $20. How low can I go? What you want me to do? And he was saying basically, sometimes they don't make that much on the product, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, how much do you make? We done start talking about how much he make, how much, and what you want me to make this amount. So then we have to come to a resolution with each other because I like to talk to people, what you make it off of it. You know what I mean? So then when they tell, and you can tell when someone telling the truth and when someone telling stories, but this person is proving himself and he keep me working, but he said my prices was too high. I was like, my God, I thought I was trying to go lower and work a deal. And you hollering 20 is too high. Why? Because somebody else working for 15, somebody else working for 10, and somebody else working for free. That's why 20 is too high. And then so that's the reason why it ain't gonna be that high anyway, because it's Amazon stuff. But I'm just saying that's the reason why he was thinking 20 was so expensive. Your prices are too expensive. I was like, no, they ain't too expensive because guess what? I do my videos. Some of these people that's taking free stuff, they don't even do the video once they get the stuff. They waiting around because they ain't got no kind of motivation. They ain't got no kind of, so it's bad stuff happening on all. You got to try to remove yourself from that and just don't operate out of desperation. So that's another way. You got to make sure you're not operating out of desperation. You're going to either accept it. Sometimes you're not going to get the deal. You're just not going to get it. Sometimes you're not gonna get this lady. I was trying to get a backpack. I was just trying to get a backpack just because I was up when it came through. I was just up when it came through. So I said, I'll do it. She said the budget was like $50. Or she said under $50. So I'm thinking it meant about 40, 45, something like that. So she sent me like I'm doing a resume. She say, do you have experience doing reviews on backpacks? I'm like, experience doing reviews on. I said, look, I done did over 250 videos. It ain't hard to do a backpack. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to have no experience doing no backpack. It's because I ain't got no backpack. That's the reason why I ain't never done a backpack. It's because I ain't got one. But the minute I get one, you send it to me, and then I'll have experience doing a backpack. But they kind of want you to go through a lot. For some of the stuff you got to turn down because they be wanting you to jump through hoops and do everything under the sun for that little however many dollars they gonna pay. But they want what they want. That's the reason why you got to get connected to a lot of people up front and kind of sort yourself out, and then you start building your connections. Then you work with that small group of people that you done picked out that you want to work with. That's all. That's all it takes. So we want to make sure that we operating the right way so that we can grow to the next level, because you're going to be stuck at the same level if you don't do something different. If you don't do something different, this is the level, wherever the level you on, and you right here, wherever the level is, like right here, whatever, right here, you right here, this the level you on. If you don't do nothing no different, you're gonna be on the same level the next year and the next year and the next year. So at some point we got to start thinking, what can we do different? What can we do that's gonna make us go to the next level? What can we do to enhance our brands? What can we do to take ourselves to another level? You know what I mean? I'm working on my thumbnails on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to elevate my game on my thumbnails. You can't just have the same thumbnails all out there. I'm working on the stuff that you have to work on, take yourself to the next level. If you want to continue being the same, you'll continue doing the same stuff. But if you want to go to the next level, you got to take it up a notch. So skill set is the thing that take you up a notch. No, none of us know it when we get started. The only way you know it is to get in there and start doing it. How is it going to happen if you don't make it happen? You got to make it. It's not just coming to you. It ain't coming from the sky. It ain't falling from the sky. Ain't nobody giving us nothing. So we got to work and we got to develop our skill set. And then we can start growing and going to the next level and making the money that we desire to make. Some people goal is 5,000 a month. Some people goal is 10. Some people goal is 100,000 a month. Some people say they want $1 million a month. You know what I mean? Everybody's on different pages in life. But the person that want $1 million a month is not going to be taking the same action steps as a person who wants 5,000 a month. It don't take nothing to make 5,000 a month. It don't take no kind of nothing to make 5,000 a month. It take a little something to make 10,000. It take a little something to make 20,000. Because once you get to 10,000, it's easy to go from 10,000 to, because you're just scaling at that point, just getting the rotation going. So we just got to be willing to do that part. So now, like me, I'm working on my TikTok and I'm working on my YouTube thumbnails. My YouTube thumbnails is the main thing. And then I'm working on my YouTube altogether. I'm working on, that's why I'm being more in front of the camera on my YouTube. I'm doing more of YouTube because 2024 coming up, and I'm not going to be still doing the same thing I was doing in 2022 and 2023. Next year, why would I still be doing that? Take it up a notch. It's always about taking it up a notch. You know, it's always about elevation. That's why my website is called Elevation. What's my website called? Power to Elevate. And my group is called Elevationaires, because we are elevationaires. It ain't about being a thousandaire, millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. Elevationaires. As long as we're going to the next level, we elevating ourselves, our mindset. The mindset is the main thing about going to the next level, because if you don't change your mind, you're going to be stuck. Oh, it's a scam. You stuck because everything is a scam to you. You know what I mean? Our mind is the only thing that takes us to the next level. So that's what I want to talk about, is about I don't want to get all into everything, but I'm saying it really is a serious thing to watch and see how many people are going to be in the same spot. It was people in the same, I've been talking about the same stuff for I don't know how many years. I've been talking about the same stuff I don't know how many years. It's funny to see that some people ain't moved at all, not a notch. Nothing ain't changed. Nothing ain't. They still barely posted once every blue moon. They still barely doing anything. They're not growing on no platform, not one or the other. Some people growing up. See, some people can be growing on Instagram because they like Instagram the most. Everybody's not gonna grow on every single platform that they. You know, you got to pick the ones that you like the most and start growing on those platforms at least. But if you're not growing on no platform, that means you're not developing a skill set and you're not taking no time to BYOB, build your own brand. You got to take the time and put into yourself. See, you ain't got nobody to blame when you're doing it yourself. Who you going to blame? It ain't a job, so you can't blame them for your no growth. Oh, they ain't paying me nothing. Who you going to blame? You can't blame nobody. So now, dig deep. Start educating yourself. YouTube it, everything. YouTube, how to this, how to that, how to whatever come to your mind. How to change the battery on my car. How to tie my shoe. How to tie a tie. How to put my wig on. How to do stuff to me. Oh man, I'm sorry. Me and my shiny forehead. I'm so sorry. I don't even need to be in front of the camera. Even the day when the days when I ain't gonna say the day because it's always more than one day when my hair nappy. With my hair nappy, guess what I do? I don't cut the camera on, but I still go live. If I'm gonna go live, I might not cut the camera on, but I'm gonna still cut that button, push that button, and go live and say something. Somebody got to say something. And so sometimes even when I go live and I ain't got the camera on, I get more, interaction than I do when I cut the camera on. Maybe because people ain't focused on my shiny forehead or my nose. But I'm just saying, we got to be willing to, man, if we don't dig deep. See, we almost in 2024. We almost in July. So that means Christmas coming. Well, we got all the other holidays, but Christmas coming, then New Year's, then people gonna be making the same New Year's resolution. Then they gonna be wanting to lose weight, get closer to God, and make more money every year. Lose weight, get closer to God, and make more money. They're gonna be wanting to do that, and then about 3 months later, they gonna be back. Ain't nobody gonna be losing no weight. Ain't nobody gonna be get closer to God. Ain't nobody gonna be making no more money. So we got to make a change. Developing that skill set. That skill set can help you make thousands and thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Like I started graphic design. I taught myself. I was self-taught how to do all the graphics and all the web design and all that. But I started out making all kind of mistakes. And it ain't no big deal because guess what? Every mistake led to I can do graphics with my eyes closed. But I can't really do it with my eyes closed because it's always a new software coming out that allows us to do better graphics. So I got to learn the new software. I was just saying, I don't want to learn CapCut. I got to learn CapCut because that's what's happening right now. People using CapCut. So what am I going to do? Never learn CapCut just because I know this one and I know Adobe Premiere Pro. I know InShot. I know Shotcut, and I know all these other ones, but I don't know CapCut. So why in the world I can't sleep on CapCut? Because that's where everybody at right now. So do I want to be left behind? Still knowing Shotcut, still knowing InShot, still knowing Adobe Premiere, still knowing Photoshop, all this, but not knowing what's happening right now? Or do I want to go on and just take that time, give me 20 hours, 30 hours, learn this stuff and start practicing making my YouTube video, my YouTube and my TikToks with this CapCut software, getting my words come across the screen and trying to do this with the colors. I'm doing all of that right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning CapCut. Always educating myself. Always. I'm not never spending a day where I don't educate myself and listen to somebody that know more than me. How to, what, how to, so and so and so. That's what I do every day. Stop asking people, you like CapCut? Well, and then, and getting your automated text going across the screen when you need to do. I mean, it's just so much you got to do, and I didn't even know it. My problem is because the time when I started doing stuff, I learned everything the hard way because back then we didn't have softwares to make everything easy. So I had to learn everything hard. So now the easy stuff is hard for me. I spent a long time, I could do a full-fledged video, all type of video production and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't know how to do what you call that little screen when you do a presentation, that little presentation you do where you just flip the screen. I didn't know how to do that. It was just a little presentation software and everybody was saying, how you don't know how to do this? I didn't know how to do the easy thing, but I could do a whole video, a movie production. I didn't know how to do that simple screen thing because I didn't learn. I learned everything the hard way. Everything we done, it's like people learning how to drive a manual, the 5-speed or whatever, as opposed to the automatic. These people that know how to do the manual, they know how to do things the hard way, but the automatic, we ain't got to do all that extra stuff. I learned how to do everything. It's like all that old presentation and all that stuff. I forgot the name. I don't even know the name of the thing I'm trying to do. When you do the presentations and you be just push the button and then the next screen pop up and you push the button and the next screen. I don't know how to do all that. I got to make a video. I got to make a video and do all this type of stuff for mine to work because I can't do that. The presentation. What's the name of the doggone presentation tool? Let me see. This is beautiful that I can't even think of the name of it. I know y'all know what I'm trying to say. Is it called presentation? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just charge it to my head, not my heart, or however they say that. But yeah. Oh, see what I'm saying? You can tell I don't use it because I can't even think of the name of it. PowerPoint. That's what it's called. I still don't know how to use PowerPoint, but I can make a video. But now I'm just using CapCut because CapCut is video stuff. See, I can learn CapCut, but that name PowerPoint, that's hard right there. That is really hard for me. PowerPoint, I can't do it. So yeah, we just got to be willing to step out of, and that's like I'm in my comfort zone when I'm over here. I'm not like Canva. Canva is another one that I can't work. Canva is so easy for people that's new that ain't never done graphics. Canva is just like you plug and play, drag and drop. Canva, I can't use Canva. It's hard for me to use Canva because it's like, you know, you drag it and I don't know, I just can't use it. I got to take my Canva template and put it over here in Photoshop and actually do me a whole new one over it because I just can't grasp how easy. It's too easy. It's too hard for me though. It's too hard. I can't do Canva like that. But I'm learning it a little bit better. But yeah, I'm working on my skill set. That's the point. The point is I'm working on my skill set because I gotta be willing to advance with these times. These times are coming. Ain't nobody working that hard like that no more. That was when I was doing it. It was hard like that. It ain't got to be that hard. So you got to learn Canva to teach the new people how to use Canva. It's gonna be easier for them to grasp it because they ain't got to unlearn stuff. I got to unlearn stuff just to use Canva because it's too simple. Like, what are you doing? What is this? Then you got to drag the picture over here and it just slides right into there, and you know, it's just too much. But so we got to be willing to. And then when you start really, really growing, you might be educating other people, teaching other people things. You got to stay a step ahead of the game so that you can have something to teach. If you don't know nothing, how can you teach other people how to do anything? If I'm trying to teach you how to use this software and I don't even know how to use the software company that I'm getting ready to work with, I got to take time out to learn that software before I start promoting the software, before I start telling people how to use it. It's some software that I got to try to learn. It's right up my alley though, but I just got to learn, get it back there and learn the functions of it. It's right up my alley, but I got to get back there and learn the functions of it so I can teach the other people on our platform about the software. So we got to always keep brushing up on our skill set to keep us going to the next level because there's always another level for us to reach. So that's what it's a lot to do when we want a certain thing in life. If it's a certain thing that we want out of life, it's a lot that we got to do. Somebody want this kind of car, you know, let's say car. Somebody want this kind of car. Somebody want that kind of car. Somebody want this kind of house. Somebody want that kind of. Everybody wants something different in life. But the more you want out of life, the more you got to put into that thing. Now you don't have to work harder. You just got to work smarter. You got to learn how to use your software to your advantage. You got to use your education to your advantage. You got to know how to do whatever it is you got to do. You got to brush up on your skill set, but you might not want the bare minimum lifestyle. You might want a lifestyle that's more extravagant. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You just got to make some tweaks and some adjustments. You know what I mean? Then when you make those adjustments and then you don't jump and create that lifestyle too soon, because we done that too. We done made those mistakes already. You jump out there too soon, next thing you know, you done got to making all these bills to go with this lifestyle, and now you got to make a certain amount every single month to keep this lifestyle up. And so you can't rest no day. You don't want that either. You want to kind of, you got to work it out. But that skill set, that's the main thing for tonight, is brushing up on our skill set and getting out of that comfort zone. So getting out of that comfort zone, we can't be in that comfort zone wanting $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. You can't be in your comfort zone wanting that. Now you could be in your comfort zone wanting $2,000 a month. Stay in your comfort zone. Anybody can do that. Stay in your comfort zone. You can make you want anything over 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, a million, however. Everybody wants something different. Somebody saying they want $1 million a month. That's realistic for them. Nobody can ever say that's not realistic. But they can't be doing the same thing that somebody that only wants $2,000 a month doing. They can't do that. So whichever point of life that we are at, I ain't gonna say what I want because everybody got some different thought processes on how they, why you want all that and all that. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't doing that till I get in the group. I talk about it with my group, with my people that want the same things that I want. That's all I'm doing is talking about it with the people who want it. And your community, another thing is your community. Sometimes a lot of people ain't winning because they not aligned with the people with the same mindset. So you're not aligned with nobody. Okay, like some people say, I ain't got no friends, or so and so. Okay, you don't have to have, let's say, friends, but you want to have business. My business people become my friends. My business people that I work with or communicate with, we might not have done business together, but we communicate and I'm motivated by this person. She hustles. She motivated by me. We kind of we mesh well together because we all about our business. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody no millionaire yet, but we can see ourselves growing to that level. We already know where we headed. We iron sharpens iron. So we sharpening each other just by even being associated with each other. Just by that gives you inspiration and motivation who you connected to. Now you be around a bunch of people who lay around and sleep all day and don't do nothing, don't get up, don't do nothing, don't do guess what? You're not going to be inspired. And so it's your community that's not allowing you to get up. Now, when you get through being around a bunch of powerhouses, when you get around a bunch of powerhouses and then y'all have a mastermind, that's what I want. I want masterminds. When we have a mastermind and all of us come together, like maybe 10 or 20 of us, and we sit down and we talk about this and we fired up. So then when we get fired up, that next situation, everybody gonna leave out of that mansion or wherever we decide to rent. They gonna leave out of that Airbnb, that mansion, whatever, fired up and amped up for that next level because they were surrounded. You igniting each other's fire, igniting each other's fire. All y'all is lit. All y'all's on a different page in life because you're thinking already there. It's important to who you surround yourself with. It's important to know who you connected to. Because if you connected to a bunch of Debbie Downers, how can you grow? Oh, that ain't possible. Oh, so and so. When I was saying what I want to somebody that I called my friend, this was years ago, when I was saying what I want, the person said, I'm talking about something attainable. If it wasn't attainable, these kind of cars wouldn't be on the road at all. What are you talking about? I'm talking about something attainable. It ain't attainable for you. That makes it not attainable for me. I got to cut you loose. Back then I didn't recognize certain things because my mind wasn't where it is now. But sometimes people could just plant those seeds because they don't have the faith and the belief in the hustle that you got. Now they planting their seeds of doubt and negativity on you. I'm talking about something that's, if it wasn't attainable, how in the world is all these people driving it? I don't care if it's a Lamborghini. I don't care if it's a Wraith. I don't care what it is. How are all these people driving it if it ain't attainable at all? It just ain't attainable for you because your mind won't let you get it. Now you're trying to push that off on me. So it really makes a difference who you surround yourself with and who you listening to, because those seeds, well, maybe I am doing too much. Now you're saying, well, maybe I am wanting too much. It don't take all that. Now you don't even want what you want no more because this person don't want it for themselves. They don't want it for you. They don't want to see you with it. It's too much. It's too much. So you got to be careful of who you. That's why I ask people how much they want. I ask people how much they make. I ask people these kind of things because I got to know what page we on. Because people who making it, they don't have a problem with saying how much they make. The only people who have a problem discussing money is the people who don't have money. When you discuss money with people who have money, they ain't got no problem. Oh, I make one point. They be happy to tell you how much you make. Oh, I make 1.9 million a year. Oh, for real? How much you make? I ain't gonna lie, I make 60,000 a month. Oh, okay. So then I didn't even realize it was a problem when you ask people how much, until I asked my friend one time. I was saying, how much you make? And he was like, that's rude to ask somebody how much they make. I ain't never heard that before. I didn't even know that was rude. We telling each other how much we make all the time, whether it was good or bad days. We were still telling each other, oh yeah, I made this today. I made that. I never knew it was something wrong with that because it's only a problem when somebody don't have it. They don't like discussing it because they don't have it. When you have it, you don't mind discussing it with other people who got it. I'm not gonna just be discussing it with anybody, but I will discuss it with somebody that's making more than me. If I'm discussing, he said he making 50,000 a month, and then he telling me to shoot for 30,000 a month. Yeah, shoot for 30,000 a month. You can do it. A person that ain't making 1,000 a month, they're not gonna tell you to shoot for 30. They're not gonna tell you to shoot for 30 because they can't even see past 1,000. It's always better to hang with people that's doing just as good or better than you, so that they can help you raise your level of thinking. I was talking to one of my friends. This is my last point. My last point, y'all. I'm gonna go on my last point. I'm always doing this last point thing. I had a person that I was a homegirl. Let's just say a homegirl, and I was saying, I don't know if I want this or that. I was trying to choose between. I don't remember what it was. I can't remember what I was trying to choose, but I was trying to choose between this or that. I don't. It was. I know it had something to do with that BMW, but I don't know what the other thing was. And whatever the other thing was, I was saying something like, I don't know if I want to have a BMW or so and so. And then my homegirl said, at the time, my homegirl said, I mean, my thing is, why we can't have it all? You know what? She was like, God is bigger than that. You don't have to choose between, I was thinking like, that makes it. I've been so busy listening to people who feel like we got to choose this or that. You got to choose whether you go this or that. You can't have both. You you got to do one or the other. You can't do both. You can. You can have a BMW and a Benz if you want to. You can have a Jaguar and a Lexus truck if you want to. Whatever it is, you can have two things. You don't have to just have one thing. You can have 7 cars in the garage if you want to. As long as you got a 7-car garage. It's just I've been accustomed to sometimes we be listening to the wrong thing and those seeds get planted. We don't even know where the root stems from, because we've been so accustomed to listening to people with fear, doubt, and negativity. And then that fear, doubt, and negativity that sinks into us, and sometimes we don't even know it. It's our subconscious mind. And then now we said, figuring out we got to choose between this and that. No, we don't have to choose. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. Y'all, I'm back, y'all. So this is my last close. This is my last close. We don't have to choose. I'm back on the edge of the couch again. But that's all I want to say, guys. We're gonna start what's the name of it? I forgot the name of it. How to become money magnets. We gotta become money magnets, guys. Work on our skill sets, step out of that comfort zone, educate ourselves, eliminate all that fear and doubt and negativity, and start connecting with other elevationaires. Elevationaires. The group is gonna be coming soon. So I'll check y'all later. Y'all have a great one. Goodbye. I'll talk to y'all. Bye.